MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Cincinnati Reds. Stay tuned for Reds baseball next. Luis Castillo, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, Matt, his last one wasn't horrible, but this guy did give up 5 runs in his last start. He was tagged with the loss, and he's going to look to be a lot better in this one here today.
Striding in, Starling Marte, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Arizona, the center fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Marte.
There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Number 4 is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Digging in, Nick Ahmed. In his career against this pitcher, he's 0 for 9. The pitch. Castillo has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Hit out towards second, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
A ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Galvis towards second. He's got it. The second for 1.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and up next the outfielder David Peralta. Has a look, now the pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball, no. Yeah.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Marte is off at first with 2 away.
Ball.
3-1 to the Diamondbacks left fielder.
3-1.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
The 3-1 pitch.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And the payoff pitch hit hard to the right side, and that's through for a hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right, so despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
Eduardo.
So here's Eduardo Escobar, and there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
No.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. One and 0. Here it is. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2 down, runners at first and second. Outside. 3-0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
Stepping into the box, Christian Walker. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
The 0-1 offering.
No. Playing 11.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Diamondbacks leave them loaded. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. Zach Gallen is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Standing in, Jesse Winker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball one. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
2-0 now. Three and 0 now. There's Joey Votto as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. Here it comes, the 3-0. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Coming to the plate now, Joey Votto. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball. 1-0.
Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1.
1-1.
This one's flared out toward left. Here comes Peralta, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. And this one's in the dirt. And the runners will stay put here on ball one. The 1-0 delivery. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch. A knuckle curve swung on and missed. 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Mike Moustakas. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball.
Gallen, a native of New Jersey, the Garden State as it's known. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. That gets down as one run is in.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, D-Roll, is strike early, and they've
That's
done just that with a big hit driving in two.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Coming to the plate now, Freddie Galvis, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. First offering on its way.
No, that's the ball.
2 out with the man at first. Here's one that misses to the Cincinnati shortstop. It's 2-0 now.
Yeah, it looks like to me he hasn't quite found that release point so far here in the first inning.
Let's go, Cincinnati.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And they can't run it down. All even now, 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, the weather forecasts I'm hearing down here point to a fairly significant threat of rain later in the ballgame. Of course, the grounds crew and umpires will work to get this one in without delay, but they also told me that they won't hesitate to halt the game to let the weather pass through if it's impacting the play on the field or, of course, putting the safety of the players at risk. For now, we'll have to wait and see how things develop.
Yeah, Heidi, thank you. And guys, certainly having a fresh bullpen ready for a game like this one will be an important step towards a victory.
You hope not, but you knew it potentially could happen. You kind of read the grounds crew. If they were running and scattering in the dugouts and running towards the tarp, you kind of prepared yourself that this one was going to get shut down at some point. But you got to stay focused. That pitcher doesn't care. He's trying to take food off your table.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting 8, the right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
No.
Calhoun, a native of Arizona, he was an 8th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Zach Gallen.
Into the box now, Zach Gallen, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Runners on first with 1 down. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. The 1-1 home. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. From the stretch. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The center fielder, number 2, Starling Marte.
Up next for Arizona, Starling Marte. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the belt, the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
No.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, kicks and deals. Popped him up. Votto is there. And that ends the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They're down 2-0. Into the box now, Tucker Barnhart. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a strike.
Barnhart, a native of Indiana, the Hoosier State. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, no. Playing 11, 1-1.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. He stays alive, still 2-2. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. There to haul it in is Escobar, and that's the first out.
Batting 8th, the center fielder, number 4.
At the plate, number 4, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Pitch on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Ball. Playing 11.
1 out, nobody on. Line, but speared on a hop. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting 9th, the pitcher, Luis Castillo.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in to hit next, it'll be the pitcher, Luis Castillo. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball. Come on. 1-0.
Two out, nobody on. Check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Hit hard to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game.
Welcome back to Cincinnati, where the hometown Reds have given these fans a lot to cheer about from the mound this season. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, they just get the job done, and that helps everyone play more relaxed and confident. It appears this group of pitchers is a real cornerstone of this ball club, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Nick Ahmed.
Now here's the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And the off-speed pitch is taken here, a ball and a strike. Ahmed has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is, and shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Here's the pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Fouled off. The payoff pitch one more time. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Payoff pitch one more time. Popped high in the air. Barnhart has a play. 1 away.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
One gone in the Arizona third, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, David Peralta.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, David Peralta, a base hit in his first trip. And now pitch on the way. Circle change is cut on and missed. 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They're still down. It's 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jesse Winker. Second trip to the plate for him. He drew a leadoff walk in the home first.
Winker.
The pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
Line shot to first, and there's one away. So with one away, it's time to give you a good look at the standings out west in the National League as you see where the Diamondbacks sit entering play here today. So one gone now in the Cincinnati third, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. And the pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. Hit back toward the mound. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And as we check out our team leaderboard, we see that his total is good for second best on this Cincinnati ball club. Stepping in, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball. 1-0.
Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Line toward the alley in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, listen, as a pitcher, when you fall behind with 3 balls, you want to come in here and throw a strike, and sometimes you're going to give up a base hit.
Yeah, Danny, that's the name of the game from the offensive standpoint. Work yourself, count leverage, man. 2-0, 3-0, 3-1. Buy yourself that pot-committed fastball and cheat.
At the plate now, Eugenio Suarez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A Ball and a strike.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Very high, 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Full count.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Three-two pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind
The
him
batter,
when the
number
swing
9.
came through the zone.
Second
I have to
baseman,
think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the
Okay.
trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Mike Moustakas. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Ready with the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take. Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball, not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More of the show, Saturday baseball, after this. Digging in, the switch hitter, Eduardo Escobar reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they start him with one high and away for ball one. The 1-0 home. Right side, defense aligned perfectly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Now at the plate, Christian Walker looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Stepping in now, Stephen Vogt. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
The 0-2 home. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Ready now for Cincinnati. Freddie Galvis. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Galvis.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Wow, I think the heart of this system is right on top of us because it is really coming down out there. This isn't an easy sport to play in the rain.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
In now, Tucker Barnhart. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The windup and the 0-1.
No.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Marte going back to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the 2 outfielders, bangs up against the wall in right center, and he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
So now to the plate, number 4. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Calhoun has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Luis Castillo.
Digging in to try it again, Luis Castillo. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. First offering on its way. Hit to first. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Cincinnati. They're up 2-0. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lavello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks.
Settling in
The right
now,
fielder.
Cole Calhoun. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch.
No.
Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now, this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball. No.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 home.
Ball.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
The 3-1. And he fouls this one off. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good
Up next to
old-fashioned
the
hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
At the plate, Zach Gallen. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He did his job and laid down a successful sac bunt in his first appearance. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball 1.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
No runs, 3 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Hit on the ground out to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Starling Marte.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. Here it comes.
Drive.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning continues. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. A ball and a strike.
You're playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball.
2-1.
No runs, 4 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Don't want to forget about him. Now the 2-1.
Ball 3.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Into the box now, David Peralta. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks leave them loaded. They trail it here 2-0. Ready once again, Jesse Winker. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have that. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
The pitch.
No, that's the ball.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-0.
Ball.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
The 2-2.
Ball.
Joey Votto will be next. The 3-2 pitch. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
In is Joey Votto now. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1.
Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. We're playing 11. 1-1.
Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Hits are even right now at 5 aside.
Here we go.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And no one will track it down. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Here's a pop-up now. Walker shading to his right. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch.
High. No ball. 1 strike.
Runners on the move for second. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. On the move is Calhoun. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Eugenio.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First offering on its way. Lined hard toward right center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
At the plate now, Mike Moustakas. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peralta's after it. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Reds strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. New inning set to get underway. Digging in once again, Eduardo Escobar. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Escobar.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. He just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Fouled off. Fouled away. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Christian Walker. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Skied into straightaway right. Castellanos is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Stephen Vogt.
Now batting, Stephen Vogt. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Into the box, Cole Calhoun, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip this one on to first as he works his way out of the jam, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Merrill Kelly enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 29, Merrill Kelly.
Digging in, Freddie Galvis. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Freddie Galvis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Marte. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Stepping up now, Tucker Barnhart. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First offering on its way. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit out towards second. Marte fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 4.
So striding in, number 4, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order, but they're on top 2-0. Tim LaCastro is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Number 16, Tim LaCastro.
In there, strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The windup and the 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. LaCastro, a former Dodger. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization, top to bottom.
The center fielder, Starling Marte.
Digging in and looking for more, Starling Marte. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. The 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline. And there are 2 away now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in now, Nick Ahmed. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the first pitch.
No.
2 out, nobody on. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-0 on the way.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still folded 3-2.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They're down 2-0. Corbin Martin gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Corbin Martin.
Kirk Casale is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Casale.
Little chopper back to the mound. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
The left fielder, number 33.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jesse Winker. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Winker in front, 3 balls and a strike.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And there's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like he got fooled a little bit out front, ended up popping out. Expect him to be a little bit more leery of the breaking pitch this AB.
1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch. Line drive to left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They're up 2-0. Pedro Strop has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 46, Pedro Strop.
So coming to the plate, Ketel Marte. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
He's set and the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Strop, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
The 3-0 is taken high, but still a strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
On to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here. There's the look at the final line for the Reds starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Standing in now, David Peralta. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A 1-0 pitch on the way. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Base hit, line drive into the corner.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That has to make you feel really good as the pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
To the plate now, Christian Walker. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Another 1-2 delivery. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. One left for Arizona. They're still down. It's 2-0. Stepping in, Nicholas Castellanos. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Nick Castellanos.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Marte is there, and he has it for the first out.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
So one away here in the Reds' half of the 8th, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball.
Now the 1-0. Is a fastball taken high for a ball. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Fastball well outside.
3-1.
On deck, Mike Moustakas. The 3-1. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. One out, nobody on. Here's a pop-up now. Walker is camped under this one. And there's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Striding into the box, Mike Moustakas. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Two out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Raisel Iglesias comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 26, Raisel Iglesias.
Now Now in the box, Stephen Vogt will try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
Ball, no. 1-1.
And it's fouled away. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate, Cole Calhoun. As he grounds one briskly to short. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Now, if you're starting to think about who's left on the Arizona bench, there's a look at the remaining pinch hitting possibilities. Ildemaro Vargas will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 15, Ildemaro Vargas.
A ball and no strikes. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Vargas, a switch hitter that stands in at an even 6 feet tall. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. And he pops it up. Galvis backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The center fielder, number 2, Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. From the stretch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Diamondbacks center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And this is in the air to right. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch there to end it. And the Reds have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
A 2-0 finish today. The Cincinnati Reds jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Luis Castillo earns the win, his 2nd. Raisel Iglesias earns the save out of the bullpen, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds: 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, no runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 22 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.